China has seen countless dynasties rise and fall, golden ages and devastating catastrophes, but only one reshaped the world so profoundly that its influence still echoes across continents today, a dynasty that redefined power, innovation, and global trade. This is the story of the most powerful Chinese dynasty in history. Before this dynasty, China was a fractured land. Warlords fought for dominance, borders constantly shifted, and threats loomed from the north. But when this new power rose, unity was restored, and with it came a wave of prosperity unlike anything the world had ever seen. The stage was set for a civilization to enter its brightest age. So which dynasty was it? Most historians agree the Han Dynasty, which reigned from 206 BCE to 220 CE, stands as the most powerful dynasty in Chinese history. But what makes it so special? First, the Han created the blueprint for modern China. They unified the vast territory under a stable, centralized bureaucracy. They established the civil service examination system, a merit-based method of selecting officials that was so effective it lasted for nearly 2,000 years. In fact, the very word for the Chinese people today, Han, comes directly from this dynasty. They didn't just rule China, they defined it. Second was their incredible military power that reshaped the map of Asia. The Han armies famously defeated the Xiongnu, a fearsome confederation of nomadic tribes that had terrorized China's northern frontier for centuries. They expanded China's borders farther than ever before, pushing deep into Central Asia. This expansion wasn't just for conquest. It was to secure the economic lifeline of China's future, the legendary Silk Road. And that brings us to the third reason, the birth of global trade. The Han-controlled Silk Road wasn't just a trade route. It was the world's first information superhighway. It allowed goods, technologies, religions, and ideas to flow between the East and West. Chinese silk, paper, lacquerware, and iron became symbols of immense prestige and value across the ancient world. Even the mighty Roman Empire knew of China, calling its Erica the land of silk. The Han Dynasty connected the world long before the term globalization even existed. But their power wasn't just military or economic. The Han era was a hotbed of innovation, producing breakthroughs that changed human history forever. They invented paper, which revolutionized the storage and spread of knowledge. They created the world's first seismograph, a device capable of detecting earthquakes from hundreds of miles away, centuries before Europe even understood what caused them. They perfected advanced metallurgy, producing high-quality steel for stronger tools and deadlier weapons. Major agricultural reforms allowed the population to boom, solidifying China's demographic strength. Science, philosophy, medicine, and astronomy all reached incredible new heights. This wasn't just a dynasty. It was a civilizational engine. At the heart of this cultural explosion was Confucianism. Under the Han, Confucian philosophy became the backbone of Chinese society. It shaped everything from education and family ethics to government policy and social order. Art flourished in this prosperous environment, giving us magnificent bronze sculptures, intricate jade burial suits, and elaborate silk paintings. A culture was forged that was so strong, so deeply rooted, that it continues to define China today. But even the mightiest empires eventually crack. Over centuries, internal corruption grew. Power struggles between court eunuchs and government ministers crippled the administration. Crushing taxes were levied on farmers to fund military campaigns and the lavish lifestyles of the elite. This widespread suffering ignited rebellions across the empire, the most famous being the Yellow Turban Rebellion. The dynasty that had built China's very foundation would eventually collapse into chaos and civil war, but its legacy was eternal. Today, the Han Dynasty is more than just a chapter in a history book. Its inventions, like paper, shaped global civilization. Its political structure became a model for governance for centuries to come, and its culture forged the identity of one of the world's oldest and greatest nations. In every aspect, military, political, cultural, and scientific, the Han Dynasty's impact was immense, making it, without a doubt, the most powerful and influential dynasty in all of Chinese history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories that shaped our world.